Jimmy DeVille loves clever engineering. Today, he's looking at a motoring icon to find out what made it so special and changed our motoring world.
This is the Bentley Bentayga Speed, which Bentley claim is the fastest SUV in the world. With a top speed of a gobsmacking 190 miles per hour. It weighs nearly 2.5 tons, and yet it can get from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. That's nearly a second faster than a Porsche Cayman S. This car is ridiculous. Listen to that. In fact, it's fitting that Bentley holds the fastest SUV record because they have a rich history in making very big things go very fast. Bentley, you've made a symphony. I'm on my way to their factory to catch up with the iconic car which started the tradition over 90 years ago and pioneered an engineering principle which revolutionised performance engines and is still in widespread use today. This is the Bentley Blower 4.5. It's rather large, and back in the day, Bentley rival Ettore Bugatti referred to it as the world's fastest lorry. How very rude. The blower part of the name refers to this, an enormous supercharger fitted to the front which literally forces the fuel-air mix into the engine under pressure to create more power. And it's this pioneering engineering principle which has changed our motoring world and makes this car an icon. But before I explain what's going on in that metal lump, I've been offered a ride in this magnificent machine. But because it's Bentley's own, one of only 50 made and worth over £1 million, Robin, head of their heritage collection, will be doing the driving.
This was the supercar of its day, let's face it. It was revolutionary. Yeah. It was a marvellous way of getting more power out of a standard engine.
Not only is there more power, but thanks to the supercharger, the Bentley doesn't have to rely on high revs to deliver it.
So much torque, it'll pull away from 5 or 10 miles an hour. You don't need to do lots of gear changes. The secret is to get a flow with the car, not short, sharp movements, and then it becomes a joy.
While it had some initial reliability issues, one of the blower's greatest moments came at the French Grand Prix in 1930, where it managed a podium finish, coming in second place. Nudging the scales at nearly 2 tons, it holds the admirable record of being the heaviest car ever to enter a Grand Prix. So what is the magic that happens inside the supercharger that has influenced the engine design of virtually every performance car of today and transforms the way the blower drives? I dropped into the workshop of Kingsbury Racing, who just so happened to be fully restoring and rebuilding a blower. This is a very rare chance to see one fully disassembled. Now the supercharger is connected directly to the engine via the crank, and what I can do is take this away to show you how it works. Now, this is the rotor assembly, and this is what's inside that casing. It's made up of 2 of these rotors, and these are driven by this. As they rotate, they act like giant ice cream scoops, drawing in the fuel-air mix, compressing it and pushing it into the engine. This underlying principle, still used today, is called forced induction. Now this has done its job, my supercharged air-fuel mix is leaving via the outlet manifold, which is connected to this trunking pipe here. And through that, it's forced now, because we've got forced induction, into the cylinders of my engine. And that means a bigger bang. A bigger bang means an increase in performance. And in Bentley's case, it gave them a 50% increase. This engine now had 220 horsepower. Every Bentley now uses forced induction engines, and the Bentayga Speed has to thank the engineering that was pioneered by the original blower 90 years ago for the fact that it is the fastest SUV in the world. In fact, almost everything on the road, from a Fiesta to a Ferrari, uses forced induction to increase the power and efficiency of their engines, and all thanks to a homegrown British brand. The ingenuity of the Bentley blower has left quite a legacy.
And
think this might be the most proper motoring experience I have ever had.